The war dominates headlines, explosions, diplomacy, global reactions, all centered around Israel's leadership during one of the most intense conflicts in recent years. But behind the public speeches and military briefings, another story continues to follow Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, one that critics say reveals a different side of power. A story involving luxury, personal residences, and accusations that political survival and personal privilege have become deeply intertwined. Benjamin Netanyahu has been one of Israel's most dominant political figures for decades. Supporters portray him as a security-focused leader navigating existential threats. Critics argue that controversy has become inseparable from his leadership, especially allegations surrounding gifts, lifestyle expenses, and legal battles that have continued even during wartime. Central to this narrative is the question of how Netanyahu's private life intersects with his public role. His private residence in Caesarea, a coastal town known for wealth and exclusivity, has repeatedly drawn attention. During heightened tensions and ongoing conflict, reports and political debates resurfaced around state spending connected to residences used by the Prime Minister and his family. For opponents, these stories became symbolic, a contrast between national sacrifice and perceived personal luxury. At the same time, Netanyahu faces an ongoing corruption trial involving several cases that have shaped Israel's political landscape for years. One of the most prominent, often referred to as the gifts affair, centers on allegations that he and his family received expensive cigars, champagne, and other luxury items from wealthy businessmen. Prosecutors argue that these gifts may have been linked to political favors, while Netanyahu insists they were simply tokens of friendship and denies wrongdoing. The legal drama has become historic in Israel. Netanyahu became the first sitting prime minister to testify as a criminal defendant, a moment that intensified political divisions across the country. Supporters describe the trial as politically motivated, while critics see it as evidence of systemic corruption at the highest levels of government. But why does the issue of luxury and lifestyle resonate so strongly now, especially during war? In times of conflict, public expectations shift dramatically. Citizens often demand visible sacrifice from their leaders. When stories emerge about expensive gifts, residence renovations, or state-funded benefits, they can take on a deeper symbolic meaning. For Netanyahu's opponents, allegations surrounding luxury items and residence costs reinforce a broader narrative that leadership has become disconnected from everyday realities. Yet Netanyahu's political strategy has consistently reframed the narrative. He argues that legal accusations and media focus on personal matters are attempts to undermine him during national crises. His courtroom statements frequently emphasize that he is being targeted by political rivals and hostile institutions, framing himself as a leader under siege while defending the country from external threats. The overlap between war and legal battles creates a powerful dynamic. Wartime leadership can strengthen political support, allowing a leader to rally citizens around security concerns rather than domestic controversy. Critics, however, claim that this environment risks blurring accountability, making it harder for voters to separate policy decisions from personal scandals. Even security threats have intersected with this debate. In 2024, Netanyahu's private residence itself became a target when a drone attack linked to regional conflict struck near his home in Caesarea. While no injuries occurred, the event highlighted how his private life and public leadership are inseparable in a country where politics and security constantly collide. So is the story really about luxury or about perception? For some Israelis, allegations about gifts and residence spending symbolize deeper concerns about power, privilege, and accountability. For others, these controversies are distractions from the real issues: war, security, and geopolitical survival. The divide reflects a broader struggle over what leadership should look like during crisis, whether a wartime prime minister should be judged primarily on military decisions or on personal conduct. As the war continues and the legal process moves forward, Netanyahu's legacy remains uncertain. His supporters see resilience against political persecution. His critics see a leader whose personal controversies mirror deeper institutional challenges. And perhaps that is the real story behind the headlines, not simply a luxury house or expensive gifts, but the collision between power, perception, and the high-stakes reality of leadership during war.